How y'all, and welcome back to another video of Luck Be a Landlord. For today's question, I wanted to ask for recommendations on Halloween movies. So I just watched The Addams Family from 1991, the live action one, and gotta say, really good. Can't believe I haven't watched it yet so far, but I'd highly recommend it if anyone is looking for a good, I'd say, family movie to watch. It's it's kid friendly, but it's kind of not modern kid friendly, so it's a bit odd, but yeah, it's an odd movie. Don't know if it get made nowadays, but very good movie, highly recommend it. And I wanted to ask, has anyone else got any other Halloween recommendations or Halloween movies? The Halloween aspect here is pretty broad. It can be about Halloween, or just a movie you watch around Halloween, maybe a movie about witches or something. And yeah, let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing them and checking out some more Halloween movies. For today's run, we are playing floor number 11. We had a good win on floor 10 the last day. Floor 11, big change here, you start the game with 3 duds instead of 2. So again, they do leave by turn 33, which I think is rent payment 4 or 5. It's early enough. And then we'll be left with 1 or 2 duds from then on. There will be a brief period where we'll have 4 duds, so that'll be a bit annoying, but we'll see how it goes. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and we'll jump in and see what we get today. So I'll pick up a milk there straight away just for a nice bit of cash early on. And here I'll take a key, I think is the best of those. I'll take a candy. I might pick up a toddler. Cultist is really early. I'll take an early cultist. We made the 25 rent payment with 5 left over. Don't mind picking up a chemical 7 and a Oswald the monkey is pretty good. So I'm looking to pick up a monkey and a toddler. I don't particularly want any of these. I think I can skip with the chemical 7 and the milk. I'll take a coal as well. I will take another coal. I'm getting a bit worried now. We've taken a few symbols there which don't pay out at the moment. I'll take a bubble. We made the 50 rent payment with 5 left over. I think here I'll take a hooligan, and happy hour is good if we pick up a dwarf. I'll take happy hour because I don't particularly want to go to rabbit fluff with cultist. Okay, how are we doing? We made 12 on that turn. We need about 20 per turn. I don't think I can afford to pick up another coal. I'll take the lockbox with the key. That should save us. Take a light bulb. That's assuming the lockbox does get to the key, of course. I'll take a beer. I think we need the lockbox to hit the key in order to survive this. We managed it, so we should be okay. 22 on this spin. I don't know if we have this actually, to be honest. You'll see 1592. Wow, so just taking the 2 coals and the cultist, 3 items that don't pay out for us, and didn't get many. Well, we got a few, but we didn't get many. I thought we were stronger than we were. Skipped a few, too many items. That's alright, let's give it another go. Let's take a urn and the dwarf, pretty happy with that. I'll go light bulb, I guess. I'll take a 3-sided dice. It's worth 2, which is pretty early on. I think there was a time in the last run where I skipped a 3-sided dice for a coal, and that was a mistake. We made the 25 rent payment with 9 left over. I'll take ninja versus wolf. I'll go with a ninja, and then we get ninja mouse, so I want to add as many mice as possible. I'll take another 3-sided dice. I'll take a milk for the cat. And a lucky capsule. This is an early lucky capsule. This is fantastic. Card shark. Not my favorite of the rares, to be honest, but I'll take them. We made the 50 rent payment with 28 left over. Moon is good. It's worth 3. I'll take the moon. Grave robber is also good. We have an urn. That's fantastic. This run is looking a lot better. Let's pick up a bubble. Let's take, I think I can afford to skip this. We'll take a urn instead of a hooligan. Don't need a hooligan with grave robber. Do I want a monkey? I guess, why not? Let's take a rabbit fluff worth 2. That's not too bad. We made the 100 rent pound with 74 left over, so we're doing pretty good at the moment. I don't particularly want any cards for Card Shark, so I am going to skip. We'll take a wealthy capsule instead. Shedding season or rain cloud. I'll take shedding season. I may or may not use it. We'll take another light bulb, I guess, for the pearl. It's better than skipping. I'll take another rabbit fluff. Do I want a toddler? I think it's a bit late to take toddler. I prefer taking toddler early on when I have more space in the deck. I'll take a coconut for the monkey. I'm pretty strong, so I'll take an essence capsule. They're definitely the best way of getting stronger. We made the 150 rent pound with 90 left over. I think compost heap essence is the best, and grave robber essence is also really good. Since we have grave robber, we'll just flood our deck with spirits. I'll take shedding season essence, and I will take a rabbit. I'll also take fruit basket. This is good with the monkey. I'm actually going to switch off shedding season and shedding season essence, I think. Let's remove the flower. Although with the moon, yeah, I don't think I want a deck full of rabbit fluff at the moment. Might switch on later on. I'll take another rabbit. They're really good with the moon. I'll take another rabbit. Maybe I'll get something that, I'm thinking maybe I'll get something that removes my rabbit fluff. That would be fantastic, and that'd be a quick amount of money right there if I get that. Let's skip this. Let's take a chemical 7. This does actually work with owls. Okay, we're doing very well at the moment with all these rabbits and the moon. Once they start being worth 3, we'll be doing even better. We made the 225 rent pound with 62 left over. Let's take a bigger urn. Let's take quiver is really good. Let's remove, what's our worst item? Probably this cherry, I'm thinking. Yeah, our deck is not actually looking too bad. We'll have a lot of spirits. Made 34 on that rent payment. I don't think I want a beehive. Okay, 4 spins to get about 100. If we get about 40 per spin, we'll be doing okay. What are we getting? 50 on that spin. That's fantastic. Don't need a bar soap. We now have 2 of our watermelons, so they're worth 5 each, which isn't too bad. Oh, 6 each actually with fruit basket. That's great. Don't need any light bulb. And our rabbits are starting to pay out. We got 60 on that turn. Made the 300 rent pound with 52 left over. Black suits actually. Essence is not bad, and then I could go with suits. We do have a card shark. I don't think that's a good enough reason to go with suits. I'll take capsule machine essence, and hopefully I will remember not to just waste it. Lucky dice is worth a fair amount. This is worth about 40. I'll take golden carrot essence instead though. 5-sided dice is pretty good. Beastmaster though with rabbits is also quite good. Let's take Lefty the rabbit. So this is looking like it's definitely going to be a rabbit build. I'll skip these. I'll skip all of these. And about 50 on that spin, that's great. 62. I could take a beer for the dwarf. Sure, why not? Bronze arrow, we do have quiver, so bronze arrow is probably worth it. Unless a pint off screen for both of them. I'll take a coconut for the monkey. There is a sun, but I'm thinking perhaps watermelon might actually be better, or I could reroll for another very rare. I'll just take another watermelon. They'll be worth 6 each when they roll in. so or 7 if all 3 of them roll in, so that's decent. Like, that's good enough to win. We made the 375 rent payment with 116 left over. Robin Hood is quite good. I'll take him, and I'll take Egg Carton, I guess. Let's remove at this stage probably the Pearl. 87, we're doing great. I'll take a Tedium Capsule, mostly for the coins. Oh, of course, I'm going to get 3 commons. I need to switch that off. I need to get it and switch it off, because I always waste it on something like this where I don't even want it, any of these things. I hope at least get me 15 coins. Let's take an urn. Let's skip. I should have definitely waited for probably a removal capsule or a essence capsule. They would have been the best choices for that. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. We're going to win this anyway, but it's just frustrating that I always waste the capsule machine essence. We made the 450 rent payment with 221 left over. What do we have? I mean, this is another one that always gets wasted on something useless. I'll take reroll instead. I didn't remove my coins, but I could go Lefty the Rabbit. I think we do have 6. I think that's probably better than just 1 coin removal. Let's take a Void Fruit, I guess, and Lint Roller. This is good. I'm going to switch it off, but it is good. Actually, let's take Time Capsule. I am going to switch both of these on first in order to get our Lefty the Rabbit essence. Should get that on our next spin, I would say. Let's skip all these. Yep. Okay, let's take an essence capsule, and now let's switch Lint Roller on. This should give me a nice amount this spin. 100, I think. That's great. Let's skip. What is our inventory looking like? 25 symbols, which 1 will get removed, 2 will get removed, 3 will get removed, 4 will get removed. That's not bad. 21 symbols, 5. So basically 20 symbols after everything gets removed. This rabbit is worth 36. It was in the left-hand most column and it got hit by the moon, so that's really good. The monkey giving us a nice 98. That's a nice amount. Probably do it getting rid of some of these dice. Let's take an item capsule. We've seen, I think that was a 3rd sun we've seen. Could have done a fantastic flower run. The amount of suns we saw here. 109 on that spin. We made the 575 rent payment with 591 left over. Let's take Clear Sky Essence. Hopefully we see another sun, which is good with the amount of spirits we might have. Dove, of course, is just good with everything. Maybe not quite so good on this run because we don't destroy a lot of items. Let's reroll for something better. I'll take an apple. The Robin Hood will remove the apple. I'll take, doesn't really matter, I'll take Treasure Map, I guess. Let's remove one of these dice. Let's take a reroll capsule. Let's take a wealthy capsule. Let's take a milk for the cat, I guess. And another rabbit is okay with me. And a wealthy capsule. And another wealthy capsule. There goes our apple. Have a bunch of rabbit fluff. I'll take another reroll capsule actually over the milk. And here, I don't need any of these. We never actually got our mouse for the mouse ninja. I'll probably remove the ninja fairly soon. We made the 650 rent payment with 743 left over. Rusty Gear Essence is really good with the rabbits. Red Suits Essence would be okay. Or Lucky Dice Essence. I'll just take Lucky Dice Essence. Let's take a Diver, mostly so I can feed it jellyfish and pufferfish and things. And Cardboard Box is great as well. This will really help us curate our deck. We got 3 of our rabbits, that's great. I don't need a sand dollar for the Diver, I don't particularly need it. Well, I was going to say I don't particularly need more money. Jellyfish is fantastic though for the removals. That makes Diver so much better. There's our mouse, but I think we've moved past ninja mouse stuff. So I will skip him. I'm going to remove quite a lot of stuff from this deck fairly soon. Let's skip. We're making 155 on that spin. If I find another sun, this will be brilliant. There goes our diver, eating and giving us a removal capsule. That's great. Let's remove the other 3-sided dice. Let's skip this. And skip all these. We made the 700 rent paint with 996 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. Let's use our reroll looking for... Mrs. Fruit is interesting. Does she remove anything for us? No. Silver Arrow is fine. Guillotine is fine actually. That means I can remove Robin Hood. I was really only keeping Robin Hood in for feeding them billionaires. Let's get rid of, at this stage, the cat and the ninja. I want to get back down to 20 symbols, which I think we are actually at. Let's skip this. Yeah, so we're at 19 symbols. That's great. Happy enough being there. We could take an urn, but I don't particularly need it. We don't have any synergies with spirits, so there's no need to add them. Let's skip this. We've actually seen a few cultists on this run as well, so possibly could have had a decent cultist run. Take a time capsule. Give us a spirit. That's fair enough. They're probably the most, 12 out of 57. So 1 in 5, well, 1 like 4.5 chance. Let's skip. Okay, I'll take a buffing capsule, I guess. Let's remove this coin. I was kind of hoping of a kind of a string or something for a way of removing it. And the card shark. It's not, well, actually the card shark might have been decent with rabbits, but no real need. Eldritch creature is... Sure, why not? If we have a load of removals, we might just take stuff and remove it for the Eldritch creature. We made the 777 rent paint with 1723 left over. I'm going to continue playing for a bit in endless mode. I'm pretty sure that this will scale faster than rent. Swapping device essence is fantastic. Well, I'll find out. Let's take a bartender, sure, why not? Let's take conveyor belt. Just want more stuff to feed to the dwarf. Let's skip all these. Don't need to use any swapping device at the moment. I'm really hoping to get a sun. I reckon if we get a sun and we get the sun moon bonus and maybe another moon, we'll... Yeah, that's it. This build is finished. Like a lucky capsule, that's great. Let's a rare apple, not the rare I would have wanted, but that's fine, I guess. I'd love to see how much money the lint roller has made for us. Are these rabbits affected by conveyor belt, I wonder? Like an item capsule? They are, yeah, so they must have added over the course of the run a fair amount of lint, I would say. Let's get rid of a watermelon. Let's start getting them out of the deck. I have reroll. We have, I think, all of the dice items. We have reroll. We have reroll essence, lucky dice. We don't have lucky dice item. We have lucky dice essence. But we have quite a lot of the dice synergies. Okay, just saving my swaps for the dwarf. We made the 1000 rent payment with 1946 left over. This Joker with the card shark is a decent synergy if you can get it going. Let's skip all these. Let's take bowling ball, I guess, because it's rare. But it doesn't actually lower the pool of rare items, so probably a bad choice. Our dwarf is not having much luck getting this beer. But he'll get to it eventually. Take a Void Fruit, sure, why not? There we go, I'll swap these two, see what we get. 126, that must have been hit by an arrow. I think I'd be better off swapping rabbits into the left hand most column, to be honest. Let's skip this. Like if I took this rabbit and swapped it in here, we would get 54. That's not fantastic either. Let's just keep with the dwarf and the beer, I guess. It's fun at least. 246 on that one. Alright, we should be getting a load of removal tokens soon, which we don't really need. I'll take a tedium capsule. Suppose we can use our removal tokens to buff up the eldritch creature. We can also actually remove these two watermelons. We made the 1,500 rent payment with 2,197 left over. I'll take happy hour essence. I'll take lunchbox essence, I guess. There's a sun for our sun moon essence. Worried rabbit is great. Let's get rid of these two watermelons and probably this monkey. I know I'm leaving a lot of empty stuff in the deck, but they're not really needed for this. Okay, sun moon essence is on track. We can now actually get rid of the sun, and we'll try and fill up the empties with something that's relevant to the build. How much are we getting? Only 161, but it's getting a second sun that really make things pop off. A second moon, I mean. Yeah, just making our way through endless mode. Question will be whether we get the second moon before the rent catches up with us, because until then we're not massive at scaling. Maybe I should have kept the sun and then I could have added in a flower or two. Could have tried the flower build on the side, seeing which was better, the rabbits or the flower. But that's with the benefit of hindsight. Still getting about, what, 260 that turn, I think. Made the 2,000 rent payment with 2,088 left over, so we're doing alright. Let's re-roll for none of these. I'll take lunchbox essence. I'll just take a wine, that's great. I'll take a chemical 7, and that's pretty much it. How's our dwarf doing? Dwarf and wine is really good. He's also eating a beer. I think he got hit by an arrow, so this should be a big... Oh, only 222. Must not have gotten hit by an arrow. Alright, let's keep actually just need to survive long enough in order to get a moon, which I don't think will be a problem. I could take some urns actually, because we do have all these empty spaces, so we might as well fill them up with some spirits. Get removal capsules, so why not? Could add bubbles as well, I guess, but actually I might invite some. I might be better off leaving in a few rabbit fluff, and then it'll increase the rarity of items that I get. I might see moons more often. We made the 2,500 rent payment with 2,000 left over, so we scaled just as much as rent. I'll take holy water essence, I guess. There is Nori the rabbit, that's fantastic. Let's skip these. I guess I'll take lockpick. Let's start clearing out the Robin Hood as well, is no longer needed. Okay, rabbits are worth more now, so that's pretty good. We're filling up with this rabbit fluff fairly fast. I'll take another rabbit fluff, sure, why not? And once we fill up we can clear it all and then start again. Let's take another rabbit. $655 on that turn. Let's remove the eldritch creature. There is a wine somewhere. Okay, let's skip this. Let's get rid of all our lint. Dwarf got the wine, I didn't notice. Okay, we'll skip these. Let's start building up our lint again. I'm saying lint. That's rabbit fluff. We'll start building up our rabbit fluff again. We made the 3,000 rent payment, 2,600 left over, so we are at the moment just scaling faster than rent. But once we get the next moon, it'll be kind of exponential from then. So skip. Midas bomb is entertaining, but not a good idea. Well, at least we are getting offered very rares, so that's a good sign. Skip this. Skip these. And skip all of these. Time to fill up on the rabbit fluff again. Doesn't take very long with the amount of rabbits that we have. Take a tedium capsule. Let's take another rabbit. Let's remove all of our rabbit fluff. Switch on the lint roller. Skip this, switch back off the lint roller. This ability to switch on and off items is fantastic. One of the best things that was added to the game. Great quality of life improvement, that is. Okay, made the 3,500 rent payment with 2,704 left over. So we are scaling faster than rent, but only slowly. Let's add a conveyor belt essence. Let's add another silver arrow. We'll take lemon, I guess. Okay, skip that. Switch off lint roller, get rid of all our lint. See how much this gives us. 80, not just on that turn. Oh, we still got 4 extra added. It's like an extra 40 per turn. Okay, we'll skip this. Just keeping an eye on my dwarf to make sure once he's next to that wine, we want to swap him. Take a lucky capsule, that's pretty good for us. Where's my dwarf? I'll put you, well, I guess he's getting the wine, but he's not going to get doubled for it. So we have us 240, that's not too bad. Don't want any witch, I'll take a buffing capsule though. Made 900 on that spin. Alright, we'll skip these. Let's make the 4,000 rent payment with 3,945 left over. So we are scaling faster than rent at the moment. Might as well take Dwarven Anvil. It's taking us a while to find our next moon symbol though. Could take a billionaire there, would have just removed himself. Not a big need though, to be honest. We no longer have, we do have our diver. Don't really need our diver anymore though, we've no shortage of removal capsules, so we can remove the diver. I'll take an essence capsule though, that's pretty good. It's 600 on that turn. This one should be pretty good because there's 2 rabbits in the left handmost column. 800 on that turn, that's not so bad. I'm actually gonna swap these 2 and see how much we make. Got hit by at least 1 silver arrow. It's definitely gonna help. Over 1,000 on that turn. So yeah, I don't think we're in any trouble with rent at the moment. Take Take a beer for the dwarf. Let's take a buffing capsule. Swap the dwarf and the beer. See how much we get for this. 120, not the best. I think we would have done better off swapping the rabbit, but we made the 4,500 rent payment with 7,000 left over. Take lime pepper, take kind on string, I guess. Instant ramen. Skip these. We will skip all these for our 2. Take adoption paper and triple kinds. And we're going to leave it with that. This build has no problem scaling faster than rent, and once you get a few moons in, this could go to the get what is a billion for guillotine. It's a very strong build. There's also stuff like the golden carrot and the lucky carrot that just make it so much better. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.